We need to talk for a minute, guys. Not to yell at you, and I'm not going to posture. I need you to hear me. I need you to listen, okay? There's a concept in psychology and economics, and it's called the sunk cost fallacy, right? It's really simple. When people have invested a lot of time, a lot of belief, a lot of their identity, they keep going in situations even after it's clearly wrong to support the situation. Not because it's working, but because admitting the mistake feels worse than the damage that has already been caused. Okay? This isn't about intelligence, it's about nervous system, our nervous systems. When your identity is wrapped up in a choice, walking away feels like humiliation, like your whole system is collapsing. That's what's happening with people seeing what's going on in America right now. Your brain is trying to protect itself. It's trying to rationalize things that are wrong. It's minimizing things that are dangerous. That's what I'm seeing happening right now in the country. We're talking about worldwide shadow work here with the matriarchy merges movement, right? And this isn't about normal politics, you guys. This isn't we disagree on taxes or the school funding or who should run the budget. No, 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 no. This is much bigger than that. This is about state power being abused and being used outside the law, right? About people being harmed while officials deny what is clearly being documented. About footage circulating, witnesses speaking, international observers are raising alarms, and people choosing to believe talking heads instead of their own eyes. This is large-scale brainwashing and gaslighting. It's not skepticism, guys, that's conditioning. Every authoritarian system works the same fucking way. First, you narrow the information stream. We're seeing this with the TikTok right now, right? They're trying to silence our voices, right? They're going after reporters and news outlets. Second, they frame cruelty as natural order. This is not natural order. Next, they start teaching people that questioning authority equals betrayal to that government. Psychology has taught me many things. Education taught me many things. Reading books taught me many things. When people consume only one media ecosystem, empathy shrinks and fear expands. You guys, are you hearing me? Moral reasoning shifts from, is this right? To, am I allowed to question this? It's not freedom. And once that fucking shift happens, you guys, people will excuse things they once swore they never would. And that's where we're fucking seeing the civil unrest. And here's the fucking hard part, you guys. Silence is not neutral. Looking away doesn't keep your hands clean. It just keeps you comfortable. When force is used against civilians, when law enforcement or federal power operates without transparency, when protest, speech, and due process are treated as threats, that's not security, that's erosion. We are watching erosion. And please hear me fucking clearly, you guys. This has nothing to do with fucking faith. If you're using Christ or Jesus or any spiritual fucking figure to justify domination and punishment and dehumanization, you're not defending belief. You're abusing it. Every major spiritual tradition protects the vulnerable. Every prophet confronted unjust fucking power. Religion fused to nationalism has always been a warning sign in fucking history, you guys. Jesus Christ flicked the fucking tables of the Romans. What's happening right now doesn't require hysteria to fucking recognize it. It just requires you to look. Turn off the channel that tells you not to trust your own fucking eyes. Listen to world news. Listen to journalists who don't rely on outrage for clicks. Listen to people on the ground. Listen to human rights groups. Listen to people who don't benefit from keeping you afraid. Because when you're afraid, you'll just accept it. If that feels uncomfortable, that's normal reaction, you guys. That's what it feels like to leave an echo chamber. Discomfort is not danger. It's re-fucking calibration. One of the best things I ever did in my own life was widen my circle. Travel, understand different people, speak with veterans, speak with gays, lesbos, blacks, whites, browns, purples, greens, different cultures, all of that. Different experiences, different realities. The more people I knew, the harder it became to justify harm to anyone. Because everyone sees the world through a different lens. The harder it became to accept the lies of the patriarchy, the more I traveled, the harder it became for me to look away. And thank God I never did look away, because now I'm a misfit. I've been found by my group. That's why authoritarian systems isolate people. This winter storm coming through the States right now is not a mistake. Mother Nature knows we need to be isolated to sit with this shit. Look what just happened. We watched a fucking execution. That was a kill box. I saw it when I was 14 years old. You cannot tell me what it was. That's why empathy gets fucking mocked. Why compassion is framed as fucking weakness when it's not. Because connection disrupts control. This isn't about shame, you guys. It's about fucking responsibility. And at some point, sunk cost fallacy stops being a mistake and becomes a moral choice. You cannot pretend what is happening in this fucking country is okay. History doesn't care what you meant. It records what we allow. So I'm asking very plainly, human to fucking human, change the channel. Change what you're feeding your mind. Step outside the bubble, not because I said so, but because your conscience already knows something is wrong. And deep down, you know it too. You fucking know it.